Good afternoon, Prestige family, and welcome to What's Up Monday. It is November 30th. December, the last month of the year, is here, and it's going to go by even faster than the earlier parts of this year. So we are in week 5. This is week 5 of our 8-week cycle. That means belt testing, do the math, in 3 weeks. Those 3 weeks are going to sail by in a blink of an eye. So you should start preparing for belt testing now. For our karate kids, 7 and older, do you have your blue stripes? So you should have blue stripe number 1 and blue stripe number 2 if you're on track. If not, you want to start earning those now. Don't wait till week 7 and then try to cram it all in. Because it's week 5, we have our 3rd black stripe. This will be the final black stripe of the cycle. So black stripes are earned from the parents if your child does great effort in karate class. So while you're watching them do class, if they truly try their best, you can award them their black stripe. Black stripes are weeks 1, 3, and 5. So this being week 5, that makes it the 3rd black stripe of the cycle. Little dragons, we are working on balance this week. This is notoriously the biggest challenge week for our little dragons. You cannot just suddenly develop balance. They need to practice it. So all of our games this week are going to be geared to helping them with balance. So parents, you're going to want to have 4 rings or dots available. If you have the rings, then you're going to want 3 dots for a different game, and then you're going to want 3 cups or just general objects. Working on balance, a lot of time is going to be spent standing on one leg, hopping sideways, hopping forwards, hopping backwards. So the kids are going to be able to use each of these skills to develop their balance in class. Then, Thanksgiving weekend. What did you guys do that was fun? Hopefully ate a lot of turkey or your favorite food, spent some time with family. I certainly did that and enjoyed it. But more importantly, I painted the living room. And so as I was painting, got us into a conversation and started thinking and talking about how the walls of my living room are kind of like your child and what happens if you don't teach them confidence. And what I mean by that is we ended up spending several hours extra getting the walls prepared to paint. The walls were uneven. There were some holes and some gaps and some problems and unevenness in some of it. So we had to spend a lot of time fixing all of those mistakes with whoever installed the walls in the first place. And then we finally got to be able to get to the paint. And the job ended up looking really great. Super excited and happy to have that done. But that got me thinking, your child, if they don't develop confidence and they just grow up learning bad habits and fear and lack of confidence, now they have to go back and undo all of that negative behavior before they can actually start gaining confidence, and it makes the job a whole lot harder. How many adults do you know that still don't have confidence because they feel trapped and just locked into that method? That's exactly what we're trying to avoid. So being able to help your child develop confidence now at a young age is going to slingshot them as they grow older and be able to become a great leader. So that leads us into, this is week 5 of self-esteem. Self-esteem is our life skill. We are working on what you say. It is very easy to tell what people think and feel if you listen to what they say, because all 3 items are tied together. For example, when somebody is successful, are you happy for them? Or are you kind of jealous and maybe get mad? People with high self-esteem celebrate people's success. You're like, great job, you did the hard work, you should get the success. Give me a high five. People with low self-esteem get jealous and angry and start nitpicking and trying to pull that person back down. Oh, well, they just got lucky. And, oh, well, that's just them. Or, oh, they shouldn't do it, or they shouldn't get this. And they start making up excuses why they can't enjoy the same success. People with high self-esteem use the positive vocabulary to say, okay, well, you did it, so I'm going to do that too, because that looks really cool, right? Your friend loses 10 pounds and starts to look really healthy and fit. Do you give them a high five and say, way to go, keep going? Or do you go, hey, you know what? We were going to go get some ice cream. Why don't you come with us? So it's real easy if you just listen to what people say, what they really think and feel. So we start to do this with the kids now. You hear your child an awful lot say, I can't. Right? That's a pretty popular one that we hear with the kids all the time. Don't tell me what you can't do. Tell me what you can do, or tell me what you're going to do. When you start framing the vocabulary in a positive method, the brain starts rewiring into a positive mindset. It has to think of a positive solution instead of wasting its time on why it can't and coming up with excuses. So this week, listen to your child's vocabulary. Catch them if they start talking negative in any way. I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I can't do it. Anything of that nature starts to get, and then you can even start framing from there. Well, it's too hard. It's too hard is still a negative frame, right? Well, yeah, it's pretty difficult, but let's practice until we're successful. So those are the things that we want the kids to be able to develop in this week of our life skills. So going back, it's week number 5, black stripe number 3, belt testing in 3 weeks, Little Dragons equipment. How did you spend your Thanksgiving? Leave it in the comments. Let me know, would you guys do that was the best thing ever for your Thanksgiving? And then self-esteem, be careful about what you say. That's what's going on this week. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, send me a message, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.